It was one of those rare moments junior golf almost never witnesses. A stacked leaderboard, perfect skies, and a name that made everyone's jaw drop. Woods. The cameras weren't just filming, they were chasing history. And in just a few electric hours, Charlie Woods gave them exactly that. The son of one of the greatest golfers alive stepped up to the first tee with quiet confidence, and by the time he finished on 18, the entire golf world had a brand new headline. This wasn't just some junior victory, it was the breakthrough everyone had been waiting for. From the opening shot, Charlie's game was razor-sharp, calm, and fearless. Each swing echoed that same effortless rhythm fans remembered from his father's prime, yet still had his own bold twist. He strung together shot after shot like a kid rewriting destiny itself. Birdies dropped steady all day, patient, precise, and fearless. Charlie closed it out with a powerful under-par finish that left no doubts. This wasn't some nail-biter, it was a statement win. He didn't just survive the field, he dominated it, beating out the best young golfers in the nation by multiple strokes. One message came through loud and clear. Charlie Woods isn't here to blend in, he's here to take over. The ripple hit instantly. Overnight, his junior world ranking skyrocketed, and suddenly his name was being whispered in every golf circle across the country. The invites to elite tournaments started lining up like destiny, calling his name. For most teenagers, this would be life-changing. But for the son of Tiger Woods, it meant something even bigger. Stepping into a spotlight that had been waiting for him his whole life. Tournament directors were already watching closely. Invitations to top-tier championships started rolling in fast, and fans couldn't stop buzzing about what was coming next. But beyond the stats and trophies, something bigger was happening. The energy changed. Crowds followed his every hole like it was a major. Reporters lined up for quotes, and even other players admitted they could feel his presence out there. In just one weekend, Charlie didn't just win, he shifted golf's entire storyline. For years, people wondered if he could ever step out of his father's massive shadow. But after this breakout performance, the answer was right there for everyone to see. The cheers had barely faded when another voice joined the moment. And it wasn't just anyone. It was Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear himself. Jack Nicklaus, a man who knows better than almost anyone what it means to own the game and live under the world's non-stop spotlight, didn't just celebrate. While others were cheering, he delivered something far deeper. A warning. His words weren't bitter or doubtful. They came from a man who's seen it all. The glory, the pressure, and the price of fame. The road ahead is tough, Nicklaus cautioned, his tone heavy with truth. But he wasn't just talking about competition. He meant the unseen fights, the ones no scoreboard can show. For the child of a sports legend, the challenge isn't only about talent. It's about surviving the endless comparisons, the crushing expectations, and that blinding spotlight that never ever fades. Jack Nicklaus knows these kinds of challenges can crush even the most gifted young stars if they're not ready. His warning wasn't just talk, it came straight from experience. Decades ago, his own son, Gary, was thrown into the spotlight at just 16, splashed across the cover of Sports Illustrated with the bold headline, "The Next Nicklaus." But instead of sparking a legendary rise, that moment turned into a breaking point. The non-stop pressure, the cameras, the weight of living up to a name bigger than life. It all became unbearable. Every swing felt judged, every miss magnified. Eventually, Gary stepped away from the grind altogether. A harsh reminder that raw talent alone can't save you from the heavy price of expectation. That's exactly why Nicklaus sees Charlie's moment as both inspiring and dangerous. The victory proves his potential, but the spotlight, that's the real test. In today's world where social media magnifies every highlight, every stumble, and every random opinion, the pressure hits harder than ever, way beyond anything Gary Nicklaus ever faced. Charlie's rise is impossible to deny, but so is the glare that comes with it. Jack's words weren't just a warning, they were a gift, a reminder that greatness isn't built only with perfect swings, but with unshakable resilience. In golf, pressure can hide in silence, but for Charlie Woods, it's everywhere. Every swing, every putt, every breath on the course is filmed, shared, and endlessly compared to one man, his father, Tiger Woods, one of the greatest players the game has ever known. For most junior golfers, the crowd is just a few parents and friends cheering from the sidelines. But for Charlie Woods, it's a wall of cameras, flashing lights, and reporters all whispering the same question: is he the next Tiger? That expectation doesn't just trail behind him, it surrounds him like a storm. Back when Gary Nicklaus faced pressure in the 80s, the media cycle had breaks. Quiet days, slower headlines, time to breathe. But today, there's no pause button. Coverage is non-stop, social media clips, viral highlights, hot takes flying every minute from millions online. One flawless shot can go global in seconds, and one off day can blow up just as fast. There's nowhere to hide, no silence, no shadows to grow in. Only the world watching every move. And yet, through all that noise, Charlie keeps showing up, calm, locked in, and laser-focused. You can see flashes of his father's mindset, that same icy patience, that same killer instinct. But this isn't a copy-paste version of Tiger. This is Charlie finding his own fire. The kid's composure is unreal for his age, and it's scaring his competition already. Every swing, every walk between holes, It's like he's learning to carry not just a name but a legacy. And while most juniors are still figuring out their pre-shot routine, Charlie's building a brand, one built on precision, humility, and quiet confidence. He's not chasing approval, he's earning respect. The scariest part? He's just getting started. The whispers have already begun. Talk about future invites, sponsorships, and comparisons to early Tiger. Some call it hype, but insiders know better. What Charlie's doing isn't luck, it's discipline. Behind those short clips and highlight reels are hours of grind, sweat, and repetition. The kind of work ethic only a Woods could inherit. But with that legacy comes risk. The higher the spotlight, the smaller the room for mistakes. One misstep, one outburst, and the internet would light up in seconds. Still, Charlie seems to know this game, not just the golf one, but the fame one too. He plays both with the same calm swagger that made his dad unstoppable. That balance might be his biggest weapon yet. Even Tiger's body language has changed lately, quieter, prouder, almost protective. You can tell he's no longer just the GOAT, he's dad first now. Watching from the sidelines, giving that tiny nod only when Charlie earns it. Never too much, never too little. It's like Tiger knows exactly what kind of storm his son is walking into. And that's the unspoken bond between them. Not fame, not money, but shared survival. They've both faced the same beast, the pressure of perfection. Only now it's Charlie's turn to tame it his way. Every time Tiger watches him tee off, it's like seeing a reflection of everything he once was, and maybe everything he still hopes the Woods name can become. The golf world is torn. Some say it's too early to put Charlie in those conversations. Others argue it's already written, destiny in motion. Either way, no one's looking away. The kid has that aura. Even his misses draw gasps, not groans. Every swing feels like a preview of golf's next chapter. And deep down, fans know they're witnessing more than just another rising star. They're seeing a legacy evolve in real time. The pressure, the poise, the potential, it's all right there. But make no mistake, the fairy tale comes with fangs. The same world that cheers now could turn critical overnight. That's why every win, every smile, every headline matters, because this story's just beginning, and every chapter will be written in front of millions. One thing's for sure, the future of golf just got a whole lot more exciting. Charlie Woods isn't just carrying a legendary name, he's carving out his own. From junior circuits to viral highlights, from whispered comparisons to full-on speculation, he's turning pressure into proof. And whether he becomes a champion or not, he's already reshaping how fans see the game. Because for the first time in years, golf feels alive again. Young, fiery, and unpredictable. The spotlight may burn bright, but that's exactly how legends are made. Charlie stepped into the same arena his father once ruled. And now every swing, every stare, every round is another glimpse at what kind of Woods he's destined to become. Even Nicklaus admits this is a whole new kind of battlefield. He's quick to praise Charlie's flawless swing and that calm under pressure. But he also wonders if the young phenom truly understands what he's stepping into. Because this isn't just about fairways and birdies anymore, it's about surviving a world where critics, comparisons, and expectations never take a day off. The mental grind now stretches far beyond the course. The wild part? Charlie's own success is what feeds the beast. Every win brings louder headlines, and every headline brings sharper eyes. It's a cycle that can make a legend or break a spirit, and how Charlie manages it will decide whether he simply plays the game or rewrites it. For Charlie, mastering his swing is only half the fight. The real battle is mental. It's about carrying the Woods name without letting it crush him. And for those who've lived that pressure, they know that's the toughest test of all. For Tiger, this isn't just about molding a champion. It's about protecting his son. He's been through the fire himself. He knows how fast applause can turn into judgment, how one bad week can rewrite a reputation, and how the game can consume everything if you let it. That's why even as Charlie's victories pile up, Tiger's message remains steady and simple. Let him find his own way. Winning matters, but loving the game, that's what truly counts. Tiger's walking a tightrope between mentor and dad, trying to guide without overwhelming. With all his experience, he knows the danger of pushing too hard too early. That's why every move with Charlie feels intentional. Every event chosen carefully. Every rest period planned with precision. This isn't about stacking trophies fast. It's about building a career that lasts. Tiger's goal is to protect his son from the chaos that fame brings. The spotlight can't be avoided, but it can be managed. Interviews stay limited, media access stays tight, and the focus always circles back to growth, not glamour. For the Woods family, it's about progress, not publicity. For Tiger, protecting his son from burnout matters just as much as helping him fine-tune his swing. At the core of it all is that quiet bond only they understand. Years of walking fairways side by side, facing high-pressure moments together, and learning when to talk and when to simply trust. But now, the dynamic is changing. Charlie's stepping into the competitive world on his own, and Tiger's learning to step back, to guide without steering. It's a mix of pride, patience, and a touch of fear. Because deep down, Tiger hopes that every lesson carved from his own toughest days will become the armor Charlie needs to write his own story. That victory might be locked in the record books, But for Charlie Woods, the real story is only beginning. Every win opens a door, and this one just blew them all wide open. Invitations are already pouring in from the biggest junior tournaments on the planet, each offering a new test against the best young talents in the game. But every opportunity comes with a spotlight. Each round either builds his legacy higher or tests how strong it really is. The road ahead looks thrilling. National junior team selections, elite amateur championships, even early brushes with pro-level events. But every new level means higher stakes, fiercer rivals, and sharper eyes watching his every move. Still, what makes Charlie different isn't just his last name, it's how he handles the weight that comes with it. Most kids would crumble under that kind of pressure, but Charlie seems to feed off it. There's no panic, no arrogance, just quiet control. His pre-shot routine is smooth, his focus unshakable, and that signature Woods stare, already there. Fans can feel it, that same aura Tiger once carried into every major. The crowd leans in when he steps up, not because they expect perfection, but because they feel something's about to happen. That's rare for someone his age. It's not just skill, it's presence. And right now, golf hasn't seen a presence like this in years. Golf insiders say Charlie's rise could mark the start of a new era, one where the sport finally bridges generations. You've got the legends like Tiger and Nicklaus watching closely, and the younger crowd on TikTok discovering golf through Charlie's highlights. Suddenly, the game isn't just traditional, it's trending. He's making golf cool again, blending old-school class with modern energy. The way he carries himself, the quiet confidence, the subtle swagger, it's pulling in new fans who never cared about golf before. And that's the real revolution. He's not just competing, he's reshaping what the next chapter of the sport might look like. But as every great story shows, fame isn't free. The same spotlight that builds stars can burn them too. For Charlie, the next few years will be the ultimate test, not just of talent, but of balance. Can he keep the love for the game alive when the noise gets louder, when comparisons grow harsher, when every swing becomes a headline? Tiger knows that path all too well, and maybe that's why he's letting his son walk it at his own pace. Because legacy isn't about copying the past, it's about rewriting it. The next time Charlie tees it up, it won't just be another tournament. It'll be another chance to prove he's not just Tiger's son, he's Charlie Woods. And that's what makes this moment feel bigger than a win. It feels like the birth of something golf hasn't seen in decades. A fresh face with an iconic name, stepping into the storm and owning it. Charlie's not just chasing trophies, he's chasing growth, maturity, and purpose. You can see it in the way he talks, the way he carries himself, and the way he respects the game. It's the beginning of a journey that could reshape golf's future. One swing, one headline, one lesson at a time. And while nobody knows exactly how far he'll go, one thing's certain, the next generation of fans finally has someone new to believe in. The higher he climbs, the smaller the margin for error becomes. And now the mental game matters just as much as the swing. Staying grounded might be Charlie's hardest challenge yet. It's one thing to rise fast, it's another to stay there. Between media pressure, public expectation, and his own drive to be great, even the strongest players can hit their breaking point. For Charlie, the secret lies in holding on to what got him here. Patience, discipline, and a pure love for the game that outshines the noise. Jack Nicklaus's words still linger like a warning in the wind. The road is tough, and talent alone won't be enough. In the end, it'll be his resilience, humility, and focus that decide if Charlie Woods becomes a lasting name in golf history or just a spark that burned too bright too soon. So now it's your turn. How far do you think Charlie Woods can go? Is he destined to carry the Woods legacy to new heights, or will the pressure test him like never before? Drop your thoughts down below. We want to hear what you think. Because one thing's for sure, this new chapter of golf isn't just about talent, it's about heart, legacy, and the fire to keep proving yourself every single round. Charlie's journey is only beginning, and you won't want to miss what comes next. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Golf Swing, share this video with your fellow golf fans, and leave a comment with your take on the future of the Woods dynasty. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.